Alright, we're powered up here. We got the TigIR-6Z running. We're running a Nightforce 2.5 to 20 by 50 millimeter with a mil-X reticle. Looking at approximately 250 yards. On the far side, it's around 290. And the sun's setting, sun's not down, so I can still see the magnification and everything. So I can let you know where we're at during the video. We're going to go through a few different settings just to give you an idea. The first of which is going to be the power range. So I'm going to incrementally come up and then stop. So base magnification 2.5 shows the entire screen minus the corners, which is pretty good. And right here is 6x. That's 6x optical. And then we can keep going up. That's 8. There's 10. There's 12. And that is about 15. So given that I'm not looking at anything in particular, there's not really much to pick up. I'm going to back out here. We'll get some people walking their dogs come through and be able to get a view of them with color palettes. Speaking of which, I'm going to zoom over to a duck. We'll see if we can get some video of it. There's our local mallard drake. And that's probably 80 yards, 90 yards? Probably closer to 80. Zoom in on him. There's 2x. There's 4x. Again, we're at 2.5 in the scope. And there's 6x. We'll come back to 0.8, which I won't use, but I enabled everything so that you can see what it looks like. And there's 1x, which is where this thing will live with me. We'll go through some palettes after I'm done zooming once more. So palettes. There's black hot. That's what I hunt with. I believe this is an enhanced black hot. Got a rainbow. Back to white hot, enhanced white hot. I'm going to do this again with a fountain over here. This fountain will give you a bit more detail with these different palettes. I haven't changed anything. We're still at 1x, running 2.5 optical. There's black hot. There's enhanced. You can notice the improvement. Red. Green. Enhanced. Back to white hot. We'll go back to black hot enhanced. This is where I tend to sit most of the time. We'll just come back down where these ducks are. Got a few of them. Had a few of them. Oh, there they are. Just barely see their heads. Cycle back over here. Not a lot of people walking their dogs, so can't see much. By the way, warm body heat. I guess there's a guy over here. I must have missed him when I was scanning. Looks like a kid fishing. We'll put it at, let's go with 6. There's 6 magnification, 6 power optical. We'll run through these palettes. to 2.5. So as you can see, it's a pretty stellar image. The shutter is fast, lightning fast, and it's very quiet, which is quite nice, especially when you're fumbling around in the dark. You don't have to reach for it. It'll actuate on its own. But that's a short summary there. We'll get more videos up as soon as we do some shooting. So we're still in the same spot, and I figured it would be good to go ahead and add in here how quick this thing powers up. So I'm going to go ahead and close the objective cover, which is just a little flap. I'm going to let that rest. We're going to let it cycle itself off. There it is. I'm just going to peel it up and let it go through its process so you can see exactly how long it takes and what it does. And there was a shutter. So it's like I said, it's pretty awesome. Some will hate it, some will like it. I think it's preference, but coming from a UTC-12 where you got to stick your hand out in front of it or you got to cover it with that rubber objective cover, this is far more beneficial. Image quality is superb, and I mean, just the amount of palettes, digital zoom, optical capabilities, the different mount heights. I mean, there's just so much more going on here, and it's about a decade newer, which is good to see. It's just why we have a lot of features like rechargeables.